let's talk about kind of shooting. Because that's what everybody,
Sure.
they equate shooting with scoring. Where should they start there?
Well, when I walked into a gym, I always started out with form shooting. And form shooting was maybe a foot or two away from the basket. And I would always just get my feel for where my shot should be. When I was younger, somebody taught me the term BEEF, balance, elbow, eye, follow through. That when you shoot the ball, you should always have good, stable balance, that your elbow should always be in over your knee, not inside your knee, not outside your knee. So basically wrist, elbow, knee to your ankle should be a perfect line. And then you always shoot right off your strong eye. So in my case, when I came up here, I was shooting right off my right eye above. And when I was younger, I would shoot right to the right side of my chin. And then you'll see a lot of players just shoot the ball, and the last one in BEEF is follow through. You see a lot of kids pull the string where they just throw it up there and bring their arm back. Or just not even hold the follow through. They're just, I was always taught to have your elbow above your head on your follow through because you need to have an arc. So if your elbow's up, the ball has a much higher trajectory than if your elbow was here.
Right.
So those four letters, balance, or BEEF, balance, elbow, eye, follow through, are where I really started developing my form. But I took it to another level when I got to the point where I just wanted to be a prolific, great shooter, not just a kid that could show up into the gym and maybe make a three here and there. I would actually stand in front of a mirror, and I would make sure that everything was always in line, and I would just practice without a ball, that constant motion, that muscle memory, so that I knew when I came out onto the court that I knew where everything should be. I'd visually seen it by doing what I call form shooting in a mirror. And then once I did that, I'd take it out into the floor and I would just work, and as a younger player, very close to the basket. Again, a benefit of me playing youth basketball is we didn't have a three-point line. So I didn't come out here like most kids now and just shoot threes.
Right.
So a two-point basket was anywhere closest to the basket. So I always focused on being close to the basket because first of all, I didn't have the strength to shoot the outside shots, and oftentimes you'll see kids that don't have the strength have very altered shooting form and develop bad habits because they're trying to hit those threes. I always recommend that before middle school basketball, you shouldn't even allow three-pointers in youth basketball, so that kids can learn the proper shooting form, and as their bodies mature and they get stronger, they can naturally extend that pure form outward to the three-point line.